Okay, today's been like the worst start to a ride I've ever had. So I'm no sure. It's almost as if I've been told not to take today's ride. But it started out with my camera equipment. It would not work. And I had to do some type of update, and the update didn't want to work. So I had to spend time solving that, which took about 30 minutes. And then my camera would not take a battery. I put the battery in it, but it wouldn't recognize the fact that I put a battery in it. So I kept switching out the batteries. And finally I found a battery that it would accept, but it only gave like 80% charge. So I have no idea why it's doing that. But it still was, that's the way it was, so I'm going with 80% charge on one of my cameras. Now the other one had 100% and recognized the first battery I put in it. So I'm not really sure what's going on with my batteries. So I go to put in the route, and my Garmin says that it can't update. And I said, well, I don't care. I don't want you to update. And it won't turn on unless it does an update. So I try to get my phone to do the update to the Garmin, and the phone system says you have no Garmin. So it turns out I had to update the phone system, repair my Garmin before I could tell my Garmin to update itself. So it's been about 45 minutes since I had planned to head out on my route. And I still haven't moved anywhere. But I do finally get the Garmin connected, and it connects to the Komoot app and downloads the route. And I'm like, finally. So I unplugged my battery from the wall and push my bike out to the road, and then turn on the bike. The bike tells me I only have 78% battery. I just unplugged it, and it only has 78% battery, which means I can't travel the entire route that I plan to today with this one battery. I'm going about 20 miles. 78% is probably 15 miles. So I'm not even going to be able to. Right now it's at 67%. So now I do have another battery that I carry with me, so I'll be able to change the battery. But I'm like, why? Why is this happening? I don't understand why I'm having so much issues. My GoPro app, I went to go turn on my GoPro app in order to make sure my GoPros were synced properly, and it refused to update. And I go, what's with this thing? So I went to the App Store to see if I could just re-download it. And it says, nope, you can't download it because you need operating system 16 and you're on 15.8. And I said, oh, okay, I guess I got to update my phone's app. So I went to go update my phone app, and it says 15.8 is the most current software upgrade I can have. So I can't connect my GoPros to my phone to sync them. So this is another issue. So I should have been, what time is it now? Yeah, I should have been an hour and a half ago. I should have been on the road. And I'm just now on the road because of all the issues that I end up having. Hopefully today I'll make it downtown and back. But I haven't felt very comfortable with the day's beginnings. Oh, and another thing, the day's supposed to be clear. And I come out here and it's cloudy. I'm thinking, what's with that? You're supposed to be clear today. Now tomorrow is supposed to rain, but it's supposed to be clear today. So anyway, if you think that I'm sitting here thinking this may not be my best ride ever, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this may not be my best ride ever. I'm thinking the system really does not want me to be riding today. So this should be an interesting adventure. It should not be normal since it started out so abnormal. I was hoping to get an early start so it would be cool, and it's still cool right now, and the sun would not be on me. And so the clouds are up, so that's keeping the sun off of me, but much later start is making it so that going back may be pretty hot. I'm going to recheck my settings when I get up here and look to see if I'm still recording. I had a tough time trying to get my GoPro, one of my GoPros, to turn on and stay on. It kept turning back off. So I want to see if it's actually recording now. It may not be. So if you end up with a helmet cam the whole time, you'll know that, yeah, it did not work. All right, let's check and see what it's doing right now. Okay, my microphone is claiming that it's working also, so we're in good shape. I mean, I don't know that it's working. It just says it is. So. See, my battery's at 50% already. It's 49, so yeah, this is not going well at all. So I'm kind of worried about this. My Garmin's not 100% onto the route that I'm taking. It just now decided, okay, maybe you're doing the right thing. Yeah, I was thinking that I should take the road the whole time. And I had that little side thing where I went to a little bit safer route, and it didn't like that. But it seems to like this road okay, so. Now my goal for this trip is travel a little faster than I normally do. Normally I travel like 10 miles an hour, maybe 11. But because I'm going 30 miles, I'm thinking that in order to get it down to like 2 hours, I need to go a little faster than that. So that's the plan. The plan's go a little faster than that. Maybe 12 to 15 miles per hour, somewhere in that range. On today's route downtown, there's going to be a point in time in which I'm actually on the Riverwalk, which has a speed limit of 15, so that'd be perfectly fine to go 15 there, or a little under 15. But riding around downtown, I usually would go around 15 also, maybe a little less, 12. So today, I guess I'll probably try to stay in that range. In my neighborhood, I usually go 10. A little bit faster down hills, a little bit slower up hills. But I'm out to enjoy the ride, not to get somewhere quickly. And my enjoyment of the ride and being able to see everything and actually talk to people. If you fly by at 20 miles an hour, you're not going to be able to talk to many people. If you're going 10 miles per hour, you usually can talk to people. They're usually ready to talk. I'm trying a different route. Usually I turn right here and take that section down. I'm planning on coming back this way. But going here, I want to take the actual road that's up here that goes across the dam. So let's see if that's the first time trying this, so I don't know if it'll work or not. Kamut says it'll work. So hopefully Kamut knows what he's doing. $15 miles per hour. So that's not bad. Okay. Hey. Okay, so it's open. I wasn't sure if it was open. And we're on a sandy gravel area right now that's fairly bumpy. The camera has a stability thing in it, so it's supposed to be stable for y'all while I'm riding on a bumpy road. But don't really know if it will be. I'm not sure how well that stability thing is, so this will be a good test, because if it's not shaking all over the place, then it's doing a good job, because that's what my eyes are doing. My eyes are shaking all over the place. One of the things that I found out is that since my surgery, traveling these type of roads is not good for me. So fortunately, this is a very short part of the journey. If I had to go like 10 miles on this, I wouldn't be able to do that in today's environment for myself. Yeah, I didn't know what this road was going to be like. In fact, I thought it was going to be paved, but that was just a thinking process. I didn't have any evidence one way or the other. Now, I've been to this parking lot that we're getting ready to go to. This is where I turn around sometimes. It's in this parking lot. All right, there's the dam. Very pretty. Kind of serene at this time of the morning. At least that side is. I guess this other side not so much. Okay, so here we are on this trail. Now I probably will be traveling, like I said. I think I want to start off at 10, 11, and if it starts taking too long, I'll speed up a little bit. I prefer the slower pace. This person got off this trail for me, which is very good. Thank you. He saw a little bit of the predicament I was in, and the fact that I had to take a pick. I had to pick. Morning. I had to pick whether to pass or to start wonking my bike. So I'm glad he pulled off so I was able to switch and pass without anybody being in danger. Now this is the road we're coming up to, is the road that I passed over just a minute or two ago. And that has that ramp that I normally take, but did not take this time. On the way home, I'll take it. That's how I'll get back. But going there, I won't be taking it. All right, hopefully I didn't break my microphone. If so, we're now listening to my GoPro microphone. Well, that's the first time my microphone has crashed, so I'm not sure how crash resistant it is. So we'll find out. Morning. Hey. Some bike riders. Good morning. Now this is a weekend. There's a lot of people running on a weekday. When I come here, there's not many runners. There are some. I usually run across 2 or 3, but I have many more than 2 or 3 this time. It looks like he's excited to see me. May not be good. Hey. It's a very pretty trail they have here. I enjoy it. If I was still a runner, this would be a good place to run. I'm going to be passing you on the right here. Even though this trail has some bumpy spots on it, it's pretty smooth. It doesn't seem to bother me any. And I thought about getting one of those seat posts that has the shock absorbing in it in order to absorb when I ride on the graveled trails. But yeah, we didn't get one. I'd put it on my list for things to get on Christmas, and well, nobody picked it. And I think part of the reason is because it has to be a certain diameter in order to fit in the seat. The seat post does, in order to fit in the bike, and nobody really knew what diameter to get, and I didn't list it. So I think that discourages anybody to give me a present that they're not sure is going to work. But I ended up getting bags that didn't work. So you'd think a bag should work, but it turned out that the ones I got look really cool, were nice and expensive, but they don't work, at least not for me. Well, I'll have to do some modifications. With modifications, they'll work, but anybody that knows me knows that me and modifications don't usually go well together. So I haven't attempted the modifications yet. I keep telling myself I'm going to try one day. But so far, that day hasn't come. And I have avoided that. Of course, so far this year has been a very stressful beginning of a year, so I could also be partly to blame instead of just me. Wow, all those bugs are trying to fly into my mouth. Have to be quiet sometimes because I don't want to swallow a bug. Yeah, at this speed you can really see the trail and how nice it is and all the surroundings. That's one of the things I like about driving slower, is you're able to see everything. Now occasionally I run across deer along this area, and that's pretty cool. Not sure if we'll see any deer. Usually it's the younger ones I see. I don't see the older ones. I guess they're smarter than to come out in the middle of everybody. Passing on your left. All right, we made it. Morning. Now there's a river walk that we sometimes take that's starts downtown and goes kind of around the downtown area, and it's crowded like this, but this one here has been vacant. It's just been me on it, so it's kind of weird seeing so many people. Hey. Slow down. Passing on your left. There you go. That guy was concentrating on his riding. If I was running this trail, I think I'd be running on the side back when I used to run a lot. I didn't like running on pavement unless I had to. The smells along here smells like a dead fish. So fortunately y'all can't smell this. It looks pretty, but it smells like dead fish right here. So we're going 10 still, so we're doing pretty good. And passing on your left. Since I am going 10, there's going to be some of those bikes that passed me earlier are going to catch back up with me when they turn around. But it's just better slower. There's a walking path to our right where you can walk right along the river. And I've seen people on the walking path, just not very often. I'd wonder if I could mountain bike that path at one time, but right now I'm not really in shape to to do a mountain bike ride. Too bumpy. But it looks like it might be fun. Oh, now the purpose of the trip, or where we plan to go, is up to University of South Carolina. Right around the campus and then back home. So that's the planned route, which equals the 30 miles. But like I said, with the camera issues and now the battery issue on my bike, I may not take that entire route. We may just ride to the end of this trail and turn around and head back. Yeah, then it's only going to be about a 10 or 12 mile trip. And 10, 12 miles is, I could probably make it with the current battery. But I kind of wanted to drive around downtown. So we'll see how the battery's doing as we get closer. With the number of people, geez, a lot of people. Like a little running group here. Hey. I wonder if I'll see him later. Yeah, we're pretty much or close to the beginning of the trail now. We'll have to exit and get on a parking lot. Oh yeah, my beard's turned gray since January, I guess. So I started out this year with a mostly brown beard, and now it's like 90% gray. It's almost all changed. So it's been a rough year. Go past on your left. Here you go. Thank you. Oh. All right, we've got this little bridge we got to cross over into the parking lot area. So this I may have to walk part of this. Good morning. Morning. This is a very pretty area too. Passing on your left. The trees have grown a lot since last time I was here, which was about a year and a half ago. I'm not sure where to go here. Yeah, this works. I'm supposed to go through to my left. So I've never gone this way before, so this will be new to me also. All right, now they would classify this area as downtown. So as far as making it downtown, we have done that. But we have not made it to USC. USC is still a couple miles away. The campus. I'm not sure how strong this road will be this time of the day. Not too bad. Big hill. We're going to increase the power to make it up the hill. I've switched down to lower gears so that I can actually pedal up the hill. I got to be a little bit careful to this because I don't want to overdo my exercise. We're still going up a hill. I don't know if you can tell. It's not as steep as it started out though, so here I'm able to get back to gear 6 and I'm at assist number 3. This is where we're turning. I'm going to shift back down to shift 2, assist level 2. Now I got this route that we're on right now off of Komoot. Uh-oh, something just quit working. So let's stop, figure it out, and replace whatever it was. This is probably a good time to end part 1, and we'll continue this I'll ride back after I get the new batteries going in part 2. So until then, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you next time.